everyone, and welcome to day 6 of the Preset 6 challenge. So today is actually a seafood day, so you're supposed to have either fish or seafood of choice. So if you're pescatarian, that's cool. You should do that. I am not going to do that. I do know that they have I've seen it, I don't remember where. They have a vegan, what are those things called? I don't eat them. It's like fake crab leg thingies, like in a little tubey thingy. I know that they have those in a vegan version. I would never, I didn't eat that kind of stuff when I was not vegan. I'm not going to eat that kind of thing now. But what I am going to have is vegan tuna. So we're gonna have some vegan tuna. My husband had half this can for supper with some rice, and I'm going to have the other half of the can for supper with some, it's supposed to be quinoa. I'm not a big fan. I'm not actually sure if I'm allergic to it or not. I have one child that is very allergic to it, and I hate it. So I kind of wonder if that, I don't hate it. I don't care for it at all, like a lot. So I kind of wonder if that's part of it, or I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyways, you're supposed to also have a cucumber and lettuce salad with that. I'm skipping the lettuce part and just having cucumbers because that's easy. So here's my supper. I'm very excited. There's 1 cup of rice under there. You're supposed to have 1 cup of quinoa, so I'm just putting 1 cup of rice, and a whole bunch of cucumbers. So I'm super excited about that. Breakfast is actually supposed to be your eggs and toast again. So I'm having eggy tofu with a couple slices of toast, and for fruit I'm taking an apple, and you're supposed to have cucumbers with that as well. So it's a 2 cucumber day. So basically I'm going to have tofu, toast, eggs, no, tofu, which is the eggs part, toast, cucumbers, and an apple, and then vegan tuna with a cup of rice and some cucumbers. And that's what I'm gonna have for food today. So I'm very excited about that, to be honest with you. I love vegan tuna, it's so delicious. I need to go finish packing my stuff up so I can get ready and go to work, and I will see you guys again in the morning for some exercise. Alrighty guys, so I am home, and I am going to, let's talk about supper, or food last night. So the eggy tofu was fantastic, and the cucumbers were fantastic. I didn't get around to eating my apple. I put that back in the refrigerator. I did have my rice and my vegan tuna, and it was also fantastic. Oh, I think I got a smudge of my makeup right there. How exciting. Anyways, so we're doing shoulders and biceps today. So one of these exercises requires a little bit of explaining, and I actually watched a YouTube video on how to do this because I had no idea what in the world it was. So let's take a look at it. All right, so a bicep curl is obvious. That should be pretty straightforward. When I was originally doing the exercise, I was having issues with doing the 10-pound weight, doing 20 of them, which is what they suggested you do to begin with. So I'm actually going to probably do this because we're only doing 10, 8, 8, 6. I'm probably going to start at 15. I will definitely be using my wrist braces, hand braces this time because of the last exercise. Bent over rows, I have no idea what weight I'm going to use for this. I'll probably try starting at a 10 and see if that works. And if not, then maybe I will have to go down. But this last one's called a farmer's walk. So I looked at a YouTube video, what was that called? Buff Dudes, I think? Yeah, anyway, but it's just walking, but there's a couple of points to it. So you're purposely supposed to hold the weight tightly. It's working on your grip, and you are supposed to put your shoulders back. So you're working on, did they say trapezoids or trapezius, something? Something like that. Something like that. I'm not actually 100% sure.
Not necessarily back, but just hold yourself straight up.
Yeah, you have to hold yourself, you're straight up, suck in your stomach, and hold your, it's like almost like you were pulling your shoulder blades back a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. And then you walk not too fast, not too slow. So you're gonna do like just right Goldilocks type thing here. Anyways, so this says 14 steps. I don't really think that's gonna be that difficult, but the guy was doing on the video like really huge amount of weight, which granted he was severely like muscular on the top half of his body. But I don't know. So the heaviest weight we have is a 25. So Anthony will probably use the 25 and I'll use the 20, and we'll see how that goes. But I'm not really sure about this exercise, to be honest with you. So I think we'll probably just focus on holding the weight tightly and pulling our shoulders back and walking in a moderate pace, I guess. So anyways, we're gonna go do that, and I will see you guys and talk to you about it in just a minute. So we're actually in the middle of exercising, but I just thought I would let you guys know we have some help. We've got a pretty little kitty, Chloe. What you doing, kitty? Joining us for our exercises. I thought that was kind of amusing. Kitty, what are you doing? Can you say good morning to my people? Nope. Alrighty guys, so first and second exercise is not too bad. So the first one was the bicep curls, and you had to do both of them at the same time, and I didn't really realize that, so I, instead of using 15 pounds, went to 10 pounds. It's really a lot harder to do both of them at the same time than one at a time, like for real. And then the ones where you bend over just a little bit with your knees bent, and then you go so your elbows go up past your back. I used 10 pounds on that, and that was, did I use 10 or 15 on that? No, I used 15 on that. I did use 15 pounds on those. And then on the last one, Anthony used the 25-pound weight and I used the 20, and we did the whole walking with the steps. And then when it came, it was, I mean, okay, totally can feel it in your, if you're holding your shoulders back so your shoulder blades are kind of closer together. You definitely can feel it on your hand, although I was using my gloves. However, yeah, 14 or 12 steps is kind of ridiculous. So we did the last one, we did what the guy was doing in the video and just did till failure, meaning until our grips started to loosen a little bit, until the muscles in my forearms, and Anthony's too, his forearms, got very, very tired and very ready to be done. I don't think we walked like that far, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 60 or so steps, 50, 60 steps, something like that, back and forth in the living room. So anyways, I would recommend doing it that way. Just do it a couple of times till failure rather than doing just 12 or 14 steps, because I didn't seem to do anything. Unless you have a much heavier weight than we have. If you've got a 75 or 100 pound weight, you probably only want to do 14 steps. So that is it for me for today, guys. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I will see you again tomorrow.